My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Adrahil Galadirthin, the head of Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to the Umbar campaign and our attempts to subdue Dol Amroth, which so far, as you have all seen, have not gone very well. My plan is to merge my armies,
my lord.
or at least stand my armies together, on the bridge just south of Tirithraid.
Orders.
Oh,
Yes,
that need
my
a general
lord.
now, isn't it, actually? Can we bring a general up from behind? Not really. Haven't really got any generals. Oh, it's barracks of true sons. Oh, indeed, of course. That's the upgraded slave camp. And instead of being, you no longer focus on slaves, so the trade and money side of the slave camp, I believe, goes away, if I remember it rightly. So this has a very negative effect on public happiness. The public order due to law goes down, but you get more money, fixed income of 150, one free upkeep unit, and you can train units. But if you upgrade it to a barracks of true sons, then you don't get any of the monetary bonuses, but you get obviously more units available. This is the full selection of Haradrim units that you can get through the barracks, and you get a morale bonus to all troops trained there. So you lose all the monetary bonuses, but you swap them out for more units and a slight increase to morale, which I think is a good little playoff. And as I pop the whole thing in. Ah, Peter Jackson, what about you? No, you're going to be our Dol Amroth Mithrast attack, aren't you? Which city did we get building those ships? Barathan. Alrighty then. We've learned from Dol Amroth that whilst we can beat Dol Amroth, I know many of you in the comments of the last video seem to be suggesting that maybe I need to think of more underhand tactics, or I need to face Dol Amroth with a stronger force, or I should focus on Harad before we deal with anyone in Mordor. But I would just stress that, and I may have to eat these words, but I would stress that I do not think the game is that hard. And whilst I might lose the odd battle here, I might make the odd stupid decision there, overall, my victory is still inevitable. It just might take longer. Now, if you judge skill in this game as being able to win it in lightning fast time, then I'm terrible by that methodology. But if you suggest victory as just the literal victory requirements within the turn time remaining, then there's no way I can lose.
Approaching quietly.
However,
I shall continue tomorrow.
That doesn't mean we want to just throw units away in blasé attacks because we know that they'll survive. We still want to actually make use of them and do something with them.
Your will, my lord.
So to ensure that he does have a general,
Orders.
We will send someone
Yes,
back.
my lord.
We could take Gassan back, actually. And then our faction leader...
Yes, my lord.
Not in immediate danger. Time will tell. I wonder what that Mordor army will do. They have no way of crossing over without attacking us, do they? So that's their current plan. And if need be, then the force that we have very quickly gathered in Tolfalas and Barathan, instead of moving on Mithras to force Dol Amroth's hand, we could sail up the Anduin, pass Pelargir, and then drop in and take Ostithil, and see what Mordor do then. But all we can do now is end our turn. Oh, I didn't get to build those towers. Surely not. Surely not. Oh, I did not think that through at all, did I? They're going to get reinforcements from the other side of the river. We are completely outmanned in that engagement.
We need to fall back and regroup. Continuing tomorrow.
But it's okay. We can return to this strength, as he hasn't attacked the reinforcing army. Oh, and Mordor has rocked up. Oh, perfect. That is perfect for one very clear reason. Mordor are far inferior to the forces of Dol Amroth, and we can wash Mordor away with virtually no losses, whereas Dol Amroth we have to play really tricky and cleverly in order to beat their
orders, my
cavalry.
lord.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Oh.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Our first sighting
We
of
shall
the capital
continue
of Khand.
tomorrow.
Still at Sakand. Batu.
Do not bother me. It is not wise.
He's not a very happy man. All right.
Orders.
Now, Mordor, I'm afraid I am not your
Orders.
ally.
Yes,
am
my lord.
your enemy
Orders.
as well.
Your orders, my
So
lord.
once you take that
Yes.
city, I'm going to attack you. Because Isnir and his retinue of very high-ranking generals are now dead, because they've got nowhere to run. His only chance is to pull through run back past Nindad and cross the mouths of the Anduin again. And they won't do
My
that.
lord.
So
As you wish.
we should be training things, though, so we'll just wait till our boats train. And then we will go and knock on their door.
That's right, fool. It's an enemy ship.
See, whilst I don't particularly want to go to war with Mordor, if we can push up and take Minas Morgul, that is such a key choke point in this game. The number of times well, not the number of times, I hate playing as Gondor, I think they're really boring, because there is one very easy way to win. And that is, immediately rush for Minas Morgul. Because as soon as you've got Minas Morgul, Mordor have got to come through the Black Gate to get to you, so you get a slow stream of units coming through. And they've got to run all the way around the north, all the way down the mountains. It's painfully slow for them. And it shifts the balance of war in your favour so much against Mordor that it basically takes them out of the game. Minas Morgul is one of the most important locations. Because if you take the Black Gate, yes, they can only get out of Mordor here, but they're still pouring into your heartland straight away. But if you take Minas Morgul, they've got to run. Not only have they got to just come round the top of the mountains and down, you have to remember that their two key recruitment locations are Barad-dûr, which is all the way over there, and Orc Camp, which is around here somewhere. So they've got to run all the way up just to go across and then run all the way back, and you'll be surprised how much it dents them. But
Yes,
I think,
my lord.
again, that is all we can do on this turn, so we give that another end turn. I don't think we're at outright war with Gondor, or are we? No, of course we are. They're besieging our docks. We can't not be at outright war with them. We can't not be at war with them, as they are attacking our ships. Oh, someone's just died. Fenris Druidin's assaulted. The ring is in Edoras. Councilman Ikrimar. Oh, we're getting enough money to be able to train extra troops. Yes, please. That's going to take 2 turns, so that will train on turn 1, and then we'll take warriors on turn 2. And what happened in Nindad Eslad? Right, Mordor did besiege it.
My lord.
Is that what you want?
Oh, they've got Haradrim troops.
Is that what you want?
Otherwise,
Is that what you want?
and I'm so interested to see what happens in the north when we arrive and start attacking Mordor. But of course, we do have to worry about this. This small gathering of what is left of Harad's forces is quite large.
Your corpse will be thrown to the dogs.
So whilst that is, yeah, so that didn't make sense. This large gathering of what the small nation of Harad has left is what I should have said.
Your orders, my lord.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
All right, there we are. Can't really do much now without us seeing about it. And we'll send
Yes.
him back
We can go no further, my lord.
to reside in Umbar for the time being. Oh, go on then, get a grain exchange. If we're making the money, you might as well start building things if you can. Barracks of True Sons is available everywhere. As the barracks event kicked in, yes, of course it did, didn't it? And so that's why we can get that one now. Alright, but otherwise, 2 turns, and we'll see what happens in Tir Thraid, and we'll see if we can force Mordor's hand. I want to take Minas Tirith from Gondor. I've never fought against Gondor in Minas Tirith, and I'd really like to do that. I don't want to fight against Mordor in Minas Tirith, because I've done that before. With Dorwinion. So, hopefully we can get there before Mordor. Oh, what does this spy want? I don't know. Stop trying to get into our town. Oh, finally. No, thank you. Alright, the army in Barad-dûr that will remain behind will just be a unit of pikemen and archers. Meaning we'll have all 5 of those slots available. No, we've already got all 5 of those slots, and those 2 will add as well, so we'll have 7 slots available. So we've got 1 unit training, and we'll take almost all of them because they'll no longer be needed there, so that's bang on. The problem we're going to have is getting our ship up here, getting the troops in it, and getting it across before Gondor notices us, because they will attack our ship. They're very, very fond of that. Right, Mordor, when do we preemptively strike against you? Because we can attack them right now.
Orders.
Sauron will of course excommunicate us, and Umbar will almost certainly become the target of an invasion. Oh, I was going to train. Oh no, they're already training, aren't they? Go on then, Imlad Khanan. I've noticed that you've got 13 royal archers,
Orders.
which you can't do anything with. So, let's just. Oh, well, we'll just leave them there. Actually, yeah. We won't be able to retrain them in anywhere other than Umbar. So, take a unit of those. We've got queued up buildings in places, so we'll just leave the construction to work. It's magic. Don't really need any of those things, to be honest. You're so far away, you're just of no use. Yes, I could sail ships from here and attack the world. I mean, we've got to go to the Grey Havens at some point, but... Oh, he's moved into Candish lands to move back to us. Look at their trade with Harad as well. They're really, really pleased to still be friends with Harad. And of course, if we attack Mordor, that might sway Khand. That could be the little suggestion that they need to turn on their allies.
Yes, my lord.
With honor. Making camp here.
Oh, we really are making money. We're starting to be able to build a lot of stuff. Increase in trade? Go on then. Why do you keep telling me I can retrain when I can't retrain? Go build Mirlond. How much upkeep do you get? 2 free units from there, 1 free unit from there. But remember that the barracks, you do not get a free upkeep in the barracks of True Sun. Because all of the
Ships ready.
barracks' runtime, as it were, is
Set sail.
passed over to training new troops. Right, so you two stay behind. The rest of the army goes.
As you wish.
Now, we won't be able to sail here, pick them up, sail around, and drop them all off. So, but the boat will be attacked if we...
Ships ready.
Well, we've already got quite the army, actually, haven't we? No, we want to be at full strength. We want to be at full strength. So, the trick here is to drop the army off on this island.
Heading ashore, my lord.
Sail around to the other side.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
The army
My
then
lord.
picks up what it wants from here.
By your command. Joining. By your command.
Wait a turn,
As you wish.
Ships ready.
because they won't be
Orders.
able to do anything if we waited like that. And so if need be, we can get another ship from Gobel Tolfalas. I'll pop that in case we need it now. Because Gondor will almost certainly hunt down that ship. The AI always knows where your ships are. They don't have to come and find them. They don't have to do any prior research. They just know where they are and they come and they attack them. So, I would really like some towers here. So when a barn has made it back, he can swing round and head up there.
Your orders,
Oh,
my
you can
lord.
probably go and plant a few while you're not doing anything.
We shall continue tomorrow.
This is almost certainly where the main force of the enemy is going to come down hard on us. So that's where we need to reinforce. That's not growing anymore, so normal tax rate now. Dark Temple of Melkor. Oh, we're making a lot less money. Oh, that's because of course our army is now on the prowl. You don't need to train anyone. Oh, you're training a boat, sorry. Alright, we continue waiting to see what happens at Tirathraid. The lore videos, obviously we have now covered the Dúnedain, the remnants of Númenor in the Middle Age of the Third Earth, in Middle-earth in the Third Age. I will most likely move on now to a different species. So we'll probably move to do either the dwarves or one of the elves. Of course, as they are the only other species really that you can cover in terms of faction leaders. Oh, the Council Master of Bree has died. Then we will probably head back to Rohan.
My lord.
But our attack comes now. We could move on Dol Amroth, but Dol Amroth gets a large garrison. Adrahil is probably there, and the forces there might be...
Orders.
Don't really want to chance it. Have we got a spy near here, actually? No. No,
My
I think if
lord.
we move on Mithrast...
Boarding the ships, my lord.
Well, we'd be able to see, actually.
Set sail.
Mithrast has got a reasonable defence. It's a castle. It's already the highest it can be. Obviously, Dol Amroth is stronger. Taking Dol Amroth would be a real blow to them, but unfortunately the army
Ships
we've got
ready.
here is Corsair. They're all our basic units. Oh, unknown glory or known
Come and
slight
get me, you
glory.
coward.
I just don't think we've got enough to take Dol Amroth. I think the army will be destroyed. But then that won't affect our war effort over here in the long run, will it? It will just kill off this army, which will give us a lot more money. And then we can train an army from Umbar, where we've got a full selection of units available at the moment. I mean, even Ardamir can chip in with Belagard archers, and Khaldun can chip in as well. So, I think we're going to go for glory. And this could really,
Ships
really
ready.
work against us.
A fine day to sail.
Idiots!
All ashore!
There's no one in Dol Amroth.
Orders.
Raise our banners!
Prepare to assault the walls.
Adrahil will be
We lay
such a
siege.
challenge. But
Siege
with
force
the position that
reporting,
we are
my
in,
lord.
if I'm not mistaken, the enemy won't be able to reach us. So we will either siege Dol Amroth for the next 9
Ships
turns,
ready.
or we'll attack it. Now we don't really need the ships anymore. Their upkeep is only 150. You might as well just
We have their port blockaded.
go all out. So we don't need that boat anymore. I'll take some of your archers there in preparation. No, we want to upgrade towns that are going to give us something. Oh, you keep on with the roads for now. Roads are really useful. Excuse me, sorry.
Yes, my lord.
With honor,
If Harad
this
sets out.
tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Abatadek, I don't like that. If you head down here, then that scuppers all my plans. Head back already.
Yes. We can go no further, my
Find a
lord.
barn.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor, yes.
Imlad Khan built its slave camp, which is good. Yeah, we'll take some extra units from behind the line. And what happened up here? Mordor is still besieging it. How long for? 2 turns. 2 more turns for Mordor. Another spy meets their end. Despite there being the Dwarves of Eredluin, the Dwarves of Erebor and the Iron Hills, I will almost certainly just do one Dwarven video. Because I'm covering, this is lore videos, because I'm covering mostly the Third Age, and Eredluin doesn't really have a history in the Third Age particularly. So I will almost certainly just stick with the Dwarves of Erebor, the War of the Dwarves and the Orcs, and obviously, of course, Smaug.
My lord.
Alright, let's do it. Let's make it a save, because you never know what might happen. Oh, well, we could send them through,
Yes, my
actually, couldn't
lord.
we? And then...
Orders.
No. Yeah, because we want to use both, but then they'd attack the weaker...
Is that what you want?
Alright. Do it. Oh, and it will result in losing Sauron's protection immediately. Yeah, I'm ready. Bring them all on.
To glory and a victorious day! Besieging the enemy. Our sieging army is at
We've
your
lost Sauron's
command.
protection. We're at war with Mordor. Now it will not
Your
be long
orders, my lord.
before we're at war with Khand as
With
well.
honor.
They're the Dark Lord's little lap boy. They'll
Yes,
do
my
what he
lord.
asks.
Yes. This tower will keep vigil over the lands. Making camp
So,
here.
Our Dol Amroth army, it is very important that you do well, because this may end up being the only region that we hold on to by the end of this. Let's see what happens now that the world is finding out that we've betrayed Mordor. Of course, Umbar, I believe, is famously the location where Sauron surrenders to Ar-Pharazôn, the Golden of Númenor. So it has a history entwined with that of Mordor. Dark Númenorian refuge, then a civil war betrayers, usurpers refuge, then a Haradrim refuge. Only briefly was it a fully fledged peaceful Gondorian refuge, and even then there was probably people who didn't really like the fact that they were part of Gondor. A 16-year-old General called Rozan. Yeah, go on then. We could actually do with some more units now. Oh, they can get round. Galadhil has come for us. So is Celefinman. He's really coming for us.
I will only address you in battle.
It's going to be an interesting
I will
battle
only
there.
address you in battle.
Very, very interesting, in fact. It doesn't seem to have... Nothing else has happened. Captain Abatarek has headed off, interestingly, and can't see any movement from Khand so far, but do remember that this is also a Khandish region, so they could be coming from there as well.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor, this tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Alright.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Do we... Oh, it's only going to be 3 turns, so we'll hold on there as well. No point, as I say, never any sense needlessly killing your troops. Everyone that can sort of prepare for battle, if you could, that would be splendid, because we're really going to be up against it soon. Why does it keep saying I can retrain those 13 Naru and Arus when I can't? I can't retrain them. Anyone has the answer to that? Oh, here they are. Here we go. Alright. Captain Kell Finman. Oh, wow, he has got a lot of Dol Amroth militia, so that's not too bad. 4 units of coastal wardens. He's got some pikemen. Guardsmen only, though. Men-at-arms are their best unit. Men-at-arms are alright, but they're nothing amazing. Prince Adrahil is an absolute demon. He has Knights of the Silver Swan. As you can see from the stats straight away, they're strong, they're very good, they inspire the troops nearby them, they frighten our infantry. He's the faction leader as well. Other than that, though, his retinue's not really that good. 2 units of militia and 2 units of medium. And Galathiel has got an average army. Again, it's going to be a challenge. It is going to be a challenge.
I shall lead our forces into battle, my lord.
Our greatest hope for victory in this, if it doesn't crash, touch wood, is if we can kill Adrahil quickly. Because if Adrahil falls, as I'm sure you're all aware, as I say every single time, the enemy will be absolutely devastated and they'll be routing across the board. But whether or not we can kill Adrahil remains to be seen. Now, they haven't really got archers, so hills aren't really an issue, but they have got a lot of those coastal wardens. And I hate javelin men. They do so much damage for such little, with such little effort. But of course we want our archers to actually be effective, but we don't really have a choice. The entire battlefield for us is a downhill. And the enemy, of course, Celefinman's coming in there, Adrahil's coming in the corner, and Galathiel is coming in the side. So if we tried to rush atop this hill, we'd never get there, we'd never get there. We're just going to have to suck it up and fight them on the beaches. I choose this section to be my beach head. Props to anyone who worked out that fight them on the beaches is part of Winston Churchill's speech. Cavalry. He's got cavalry, hasn't he? We have a single unit that can place stakes. Well, let's put them in them. At least put them down. Now we could move our Corsair archers over here again, and in fact I probably will. We'll try and get them on a flank, because they can hide anywhere. So we'll position them and we'll move them to the side and we'll get them to rise up at the right moment.
The enemy have brought up more men.
But our plan here, pikemen, you're going to form a line. Very strong and sturdy line. 2 units of Belegar footmen. Oh, Belegar footmen, you can go into shield wall, which totally stops cavalry charges. So head over there for now. I should pause it, really. People also say that to make the game harder, you should never pause it, which I can understand because you can't pause it in real life. But then why would you do that? It's a game. Play it with game features. There's no point making it unnecessarily hard on yourself. Although unless it's really easy, then I suppose you'd want to make it more difficult, wouldn't you? The plan with the Corsairs is to push through and reinforce anywhere where the pikemen start to be weakening, basically. We will have a unit of archers in our line and they can go back here. And we've got these 2 units as well, which are a bit more aggressive. We'll pop you on the side. Peter Jackson, you will also just help reinforce at some point. So the enemy is almost certainly going to group up into one large army. And even if they don't, we can still use our archers to, if we pull them back to here and sort of twist them a bit, Get them to run. Everyone else can walk for now. Our standard. The sun and the sword. As everybody shifts position. On these units, I really like these units. Especially when they're upgraded. Just wait till you see the masks that they get when they upgrade. And let's hope Adrahil, against all odds, runs into that one set of stakes. Speed it up a bit. Jarry on the speed up, isn't it? I should mention, I think I've said it in videos before, but Medieval 2 is a very old game and it can only utilise a single core of your computer. So unless you can overclock, which I believe is a term, unless you can overclock a core to essentially max out its performance, then you will, even on the best computer, you will notice that this game never really runs 100% because it's just too old. And it can't utilise all the systems that you have. So your computer can now perform at, say, 200% of a computer that could when this game came out. But that will be 50% from each of your 4 cores, for example. So you're really only running at 50% of what this game could run at 100% when it came out. That's obviously a very, very basic answer for how the core works, and I'm sure it's far, 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 far more technical than that. But the average person doesn't really care about technical things, do we? Let's be honest. I want to know why something works, and I want to know it in basic terms. If I wanted to know it more detailed, I'd get a career in it. Right, you are the flank on that side. And we're going to have you as the flank on this side, even though you can't go into shield wall. And everyone else, although incredibly susceptible to arrow fire, as I'm sure you're aware, you are all just going to support
Corsairs of
the pikemen. Be interested to see what the javelin men do and how they utilise them. We could use 3 of these as a sort of suicide assault, couldn't we? The javelin men are only going to come at us. So why don't we ride out and meet them? Because whilst he's got a few units of archers, he hasn't got anything particularly special. Militia archers are not that great. Although they are upgraded. That's the upgraded level of militia. This is lines of pikemen, sturdy and strong. Men-at-arms will be in the front row. And then here we have them. 4 units of javelin men, 1 unit of archers. So only 1 unit of archers in that whole army. I've forgotten how many archers came in the others. Pikemen. They've got a unit of archers. So it's 4 units of javelin men, and by the looks of it, 2 units of archers. Is what we can expect. So it's the javelins that we want to deal with. But it depends how the enemy uses them, and if. But I am more than willing to run these Corsairs in. Oh, I've done that wrong, haven't I? You guys are that flank. The savages can come behind. Speed it up a bit. But our archers remain hidden. And they will get a perfect sweep on the side of the enemy, because the enemy, as you can see, have completely ignored them. This is going to be an interesting one. We won't be flanked down there, and the cavalry will be stupid to charge head-on into pikemen. Although Adrahil's bodyguard is so strong that even pikemen really don't present that much of a threat. Our only hope to kill him is sheer numbers, and if he is stupid enough to just run through those stakes. We've got a unit of cavalry militia coming at us on their own. See, I don't think he is going to send in the javelins first. So I think I will pull the Corsairs back, and we will just have a massive line of troops to hold him with. We see how well it does.
We await your command. We wait for battle.
We are the heirs of Númenor. Get a jog on, archers, get a jog on. Yeah, he's coming at us with his pikemen. I don't want to say anything, but right now Adrahil is charging head on into the stakes. No, son of a gun. He's pulled up at the last moment.
Units, move out. Wait!
Oh no, he has charged in. No, they're walking through. No! No, he's killed some of them. Absolute idiot. I can't believe that. He has died! He has died! No, it was Keller Finman. Keller Finman! Got my hopes up there. Thought we were right on for a winner.
Corsairs.
My heart is pounding. I can't believe it. He's got a
Pray
useless
something
charge,
changes
but
in
he's
the
got
course
useless
of battle,
men
for
very well.
defeat seems almost certain.
And they aren't using their archers at all. So, Corsair Archer sneak attack. Someone will turn to try and focus on us now that we've just revealed ourselves. It does not like this many units in this small location. The jarring effect is noticeable. Oh dear, shouldn't zoom in, should not zoom in. Archers, hit the cavalry now. I apologise for the frame rate drop. Not much I can do, I'm afraid.
Defeat
until we've
seems
killed many
almost
of them.
certain.
Defeat may seem almost certain to you. Cynic.
Wait your command. Wait your command.
Oh, they didn't kill very many of them at all, did they? Oh, I don't know, not too bad, not too bad. Did our general get to Prince Adrahil? Prince Adrahil is down to 24 men, but look at that, the pikemen have totally decimated that central section. Units aren't supporting, then charge in and do something. Oh, you guys on the edge, you're not really being used. Pull around. He's lost even more men. The pikemen, look at that. That is ridiculous. They have totally obliterated. Adrahil has spearheaded their charge and they're slicing us in half. Ah, but those men are dying. The cavalry have, the cavalry have decided suicide is the best option. They've just stood in front of archers. So we're doing all right with the archer sneak attack. Everyone is fighting somewhere. Adrahil's down to 19 now. Keep pressing, keep pressing. Excuse me, sorry, I'm smacking my headset around. Keep up the fire. The archers have got to die sometime, so you may as well take them out. We can't really risk firing on anyone here at the moment without damaging our own troops. So. It is almost dead for dead at the moment, 20 to 20. He's down now to 17, but those pikemen, I mean, where are they going? What are they going to do now that they've reached the sea? I mean, he has split our forces in an absolutely monumental, with skill, I just can't comprehend. They have totally carved a line down the middle. If they were trying to break through our line to flee to the sea or something, then this is movie worthy of the level they've achieved. He has lost so many. There is a real chance Adrahil will die. Oh, there are 2 units of archer militia in there as well, so which is good. They're falling. Right, all we can do really is hope with this side, can't we? Oh, actually, you guys, stop doing that, stop doing that. Pull up here.
They are ready to
You lot turn on them.
We wait for battle.
You lot just run through, run through. Let them throw their javelins, they're killing their own men. The guardsmen at the back. You guys shoot those guardsmen. Archers just keep firing. only got 10 men left. He is there though, he's perfectly safe at the moment, which is a shame. We've surrounded them on that corner side.
We are ready to strike.
Left hand side. Archers are getting killed, but how many kills are there? Oh, they're breaking, yes! The right hand flank is freeing up. Archers run out and get the guards. Go on, Wardens. Go on. Swing round. Ah, don't you just love it when there's a small glimmer of hope? I'm not that bothered about the archers or the Wardens anymore, to be honest. I need you to just hit things at the back over there. Are you charging to the back of them? They're charging in now.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Oh, they're Gondor militia and Dol Amroth guardsmen.
Corsair archers.
What's happening in the centre here? Oh, their push through has not really worked. We have now cut them off and completely surrounded them. Oh, Adrahil's going to die. Adrahil is definitely going to die. Up the pressure, come out of shield wall, come out of defence. Everybody charge at something. Ikramar, or whatever he's called, Peter Jackson has only lost like 2 units.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Yes.
They have lost half their men.
Yes. Yes. I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win, everyone. Don't count your chickens, but I think we're going to win. Oh, the archers are ready. Hit them! If you have finished firing, you are then soldiers. He did have an army mostly of militia, as I said, but this surge through the middle seems to actually have been his downfall. Because he's pushed through and now he's completely cut off and surrounded by Corsairs. Although he's doing well on that left-hand side. We have not got overwhelming numbers there. Oh, the guardsmen have made it through. But the right-hand side is now breaking.
We've lost half of our men.
I want this wing here. Pull round. Come out of defensive mode. Charge over there. You guys support them, or sort of make the middle there. Quite a few arrows left, you can keep going. Has Adrahil not died yet? He's circled himself with his pikemen.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Oh, look, we've got routing now that our forces have arrived. Surround them.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
No way,
Press
not
onward
Adrahil, surely.
and break the spirit of his army.
It's the other one, whatever he's called. Galafil. This is an absolutely phenomenal victory. Somewhere deep inside this idiotic exterior that does things like you all saw in the Underwood video, there's a warrior who knows how to lead these forces well. And unless Adrahil suddenly magics up a fleet from Númenor, the dead come to avenge the fall of their homeland some 3,000 years ago, they have no hope. He might be the last man to fall, actually, which would be rather poetic. Alright, they're pretty much dead. Let's circle them completely. Savages are so good. Savages very, very aggressive. Barely any armor. They've fall like kindling, but they take an awful lot of trees with them before they go. Charge in. Oh, we've still got what's happening up here? Corsair archers are a 3 melee, 4 defense. Gondor militias are a 7 melee. Gondor militias, sorry, a 7 melee and 11 defense. So the archers really should lose that one. I can't believe that the stakes work. I'm just so flabbergasted. And look
Behold
how, well
how
they
our
work.
cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
So many.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favour. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Right, only Adrahil's bravest are still fighting.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
The pikemen are slowly dying. It's only a matter of time. He might break free, actually, yeah, just thought of that. He has enough hit points to just run away if he wants to. In an attempt to try and stop him, pikemen turn around and face him. Who have we got running up here?
We are ready to strike. Corsairs of Umbar.
Look how many of those pikemen survived. They did really well. Pikemen, I want you to do exactly what they've just done. Try and completely block him in with pikes. Speed it up again as we wait for everyone to die. A little island of blue in a sea
The
of
enemy
wrath.
army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Not Adrahil. No way. He's running away. You cowardly lapdog. Oh no, he's not. No, he isn't. He's not running. He's not running. Can't be long now, though, surely. Form a spear wall where I tell you to form a spear wall, not just where you fancy. This has made this video so much longer. We were about a minute away from ending, and now here we are, 42 minutes long. Which, of course, isn't a problem. It just takes the bloody ages to upload. Adrahil seems to be all that they have left. Oh, and is that archers? Oh, they'll flee as soon as Adrahil falls. It's a shame to see him go. Of course, I love
Our
Dol
men have
Amroth.
slain the enemy. The enemy army flees the field. Pursue. Be awed by the victory we have
Smashing
won here
victory.
today.
Absolutely brilliant. Casualties inflicted. Corsair archers with 190. That's not too shabby. And it is the best that we've got. Corsair archers. Of course, historians will now debate for years to come whether or not the hiding of the Corsair archers on the right-hand flank is what eventually swung the battle in our favour. Or, of course, whether or not just the genius and the leadership of the general at the helm of the army. Either way, I think we've just proven that we are the greater of the Númenorian descendants. And to mark that, we will execute them.
Victory! The enemy are crushed.
And Dol
These
Amroth has
lands are
fallen.
now yours.
An unprecedented victory. And with that mighty victory, I will end this episode here. As usual, I'll just take a quick look at the boxes on the left, because you can't view them again if you get rid of them. And then that will end this second Umbar video. That has been one of the most fun sessions I have had playing this game. That was a phenomenally enjoyable battle. I apologise for the extended length, or you're welcome to the extended length. You get mixed reviews on whether or not people like them lengthy in time or short in time. You're damn right, the Prince Dol Amroth is dead. Belfalis has fallen. The Jewel of Gondor has fallen. I've never read that one. I should have kept that up. Oh, I can watch it back, can't I? Make sure there's no spelling errors. Areas? No wonder there's spelling errors when I'm calling them areas. Oh, look at these
Come
fools.
and get me, you coward.
Taking Tolfalas in replace of Dol Amroth. But we will end there. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I'm Arakagaladith in the head of Divide and Conquer. Please feel free to put any comments you want on the YouTube section or on Total War Center. And I know this comes right at the end where most people are already switched off by now, but if you want the date in the bottom left like you see here, go to Total War Center. The link is in the description. Head to the bugs and extra information section and look for the second hyperlink. It should be called instructions, and it comes after the axe thrower's manual fix. You'll see it there. Click on that, view the box. It tells you how to get the date in the bottom left if you want it. But for now, and until we speak again, dear friends, Navar Neden Perimad Melanin, and farewell.